Jude. Come in, Jude.
Copy.
We've got an hour to kill.
Booyah. You want to talk about something?
Sure.
Welcome to an hour to kill. There's an hour. We gotta kill.
Thank you, Cole. Thanks for... I'm gonna put this in here. As you guys can probably tell, Cole's back.
Some of you may like it. Some of you may not like it. We
Don't
won't know.
get your arms off the table. You're
You're
such a hoodlum. Already breaking the rules. I gave... We set up a few rules before this. I said, don't touch the table. He proceeded to start with a drum solo.
Well, look, in my defense, the table's very drummable.
Okay. Anyways, Cole's back. Let's get a round of applause.
If you don't like it, dislike it. Oh, wait, we can't see the dislikes anyway, so sucks for you.
Good one. We're going to talk about more high school stuff because we talked about some stuff last time, but we didn't get through it all because this guy had to go play some golf.
Sorry, I had a life.
And then we're going to talk about a mysterious box over here that Cole knows nothing about. Jude, if you're out there, if you're listening, this is the box we created at the beginning of the podcast. We put a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'm trying to be vague so Cole doesn't know what I'm talking about. But this is the box. We're going to talk about that for a long time. We got a lot of material out of that box.
Turns out the box is the Ark of the Covenant. You're going to open up my face, it's going to melt off.
Yeah, exactly. So, do you want to start with the box?
Start with the box. I've been waiting for the last half hour that I've known the box has existed.
Okay. So basically, we got a couple other things here in the box. There's 4 compartments here, as you can see. Can you read those things?
No, I cannot.
Well, when me and Jude first came up with this idea to make this podcast, we wrote down like a whole bunch of ideas to talk about. We wrote down, I don't know, just whatever random things could come to our head, okay? And then we ranked them in 4 different categories. At the beginning of the podcast, we would pick a random thing to talk about next week. Yeah. So I've got 4 categories of things we talked about. And I'm just going to pull a random one out.
Oh, you just pulled out a whole entire 2 things of Post-it notes. I was very, very confused. And some tape. What?
Yeah, there's just some other random stuff in here. Like this is my best one for the fears page. This is Jude's material. Anyways, we have one that's oh no, very bad. That's a category. We have okay, I guess. We have good, and we have gotta talk. And there's like probably 30 in here total.
All right. I have a mechanical pencil. DJ's going to remove his hand. I'm going to close my eyes, toss it. Whichever one lands in, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so he just threw a pencil at me.
Basically, That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, what are you... Oh my god. This is oh no, very bad. This is a pretty good one. Childhood games. Oh no, very bad. Oh, you know why? Because me and Jude had talked about this for like an hour.
Already?
Yeah, before. We were like, oh, we could talk about childhood games. And then we talked about that for an hour. We're like, wait, what are we going to talk about on the podcast now?
Wait, you talked about before you started the podcast?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I don't know. We were just messing around. We didn't even know we were going to make a podcast at that point. But that's one of them. Let's see here.
Let's see. Yours was Blackbeard's booty, wasn't it?
My childhood game?
I mean, based on your YouTube channel.
I love Blackbeard's Booty, but that was more like, that's like, you know the game like Titanic? Or like, what is that? Foursquare?
Foursquare, like what we used to play like out in the park.
Yeah,
Just
everyone would go
bang!
nuts. Do you remember Foursquare in middle school? I hope we didn't talk about this in middle school.
Foursquare? I remember Foursquare middle school.
I feel like we might have talked about this. Did we?
I don't know. We probably touched on it. But anyways, Foursquare at Park Elementary was far superior to middle school. Maybe because middle school only had one court. Like,
yeah, but the pressure was on in middle school too.
because people were actually like starting to get athletic, and
They were ruthless, and there was a line of like 30 people. So if you got out, you're not playing for the rest of recess.
You could get in the back of the line of being a recess and not be able to play by the end of the day.
Exactly, it was nuts.
I know, it was crazy.
See, that was the kind of idea for childhood games. But then me and Jude were talking about all these random things, and it was like, what are we gonna talk about now? You know. But do you know Titanic?
Titanic.
Where you like, so you have like 3 people in this game.
Yeah.
And you have a skateboard and a rope. And then you have like these little islands you draw with chalk down the down the driveway.
I remember playing that in we played
at
that in gym.
Park. Yeah. In gym. You know, kind of things like that.
Park was like whatever S tier level games.
Yeah, we actually played some really fun games.
And then like gym just got worse from there on out. Especially when we got to the swim unit in middle school.
Oh yeah, that kind of sucked.
That sucked hard.
It was like, yeah, park gym. We did like kick the can
Capture
and
the
capture
flag.
the flag. Can't do capture the flag was so much fun.
One time in 3rd grade, I was running capture flag and it was in the middle of fall, so the ground was really wet.
Yeah.
I slipped, fell flat on my butt, got up, started walking. I was walking back on the sidewalk back to like my side of the field so I wouldn't get like tagged out.
Yeah.
I fainted, face first,
Oh, yeah.
into the pavement. I knocked my 2 front teeth like crooked and like had a big scar across my top lip.
I think you told me that. I didn't know that was during the
I completely forgot, but yeah, that's when it happened. It was during Capture the Flag.
capture the flag. You were going too hard.
Remember the hula hoops?
Yeah.
The safe zones. Yeah, I was going to one of those.
You were going to a safe zone?
Yeah, I made it too because there was some guy right behind me getting ready to take me. I like slid in there.
That's so ironic that you you fainted in a safe zone.
Well, I didn't faint in the safe zone. I fainted walking back from the safe zone.
Oh,
anyway, but like,
okay.
still.
But that was the level of stuff we were doing at
I know,
Park.
it was crazy.
Just it was nuts. It was wild. And then middle school was a little less fun because you had some whack teachers in middle school. And you can't say their names.
I meant
dude.
not Mr.
I
meant
could I just leave that in?
probably because it wasn't Mr.
Who's Mr.
I was walking back. He's in
You
the
can't.
box.
It's not like you can look up Mr. and find anything.
Mr. Blank middle school.
That isn't even the one I was specifically talking about.
Mr. He was pretty chill.
He was all right, except he didn't really have a backbone.
Well, now we go into
Oh, sorry. All right.
Mr. You're listening? Please don't kill us.
Do you think Mr. is listening?
Probably not.
One of the 5 people.
One of the 13 views in the last one's actually Mr. He's like, I wonder
He's
what
devastated right now. He's devastated.
We're his favorite podcast, and we just ripped on him.
No, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr.
Lost 1 subscriber. There you go. You're back down to 14, DJ.
No, dude. But what was I talking about? Okay, gym, park, good. Middle school, okay. High school, complete downhill.
It's actually because even in West too, like our very first elementary school. Remember,
Yeah.
doing the big tarp thing?
Yeah.
underneath?
Yeah,
Like a big dome.
You'd have the parachute.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Did you ever, in the mornings at, what was it called? West? Oh, yeah, West. You could, go play in the gym with everybody else. I have this vivid memory of, the whole class on 2 sides of the gym, and we're all, throwing these little balls at each other. Do you remember this?
Not even...
Is this a dream that I think happened but didn't?
Probably.
You don't remember that?
I do not remember that one.
Not at all? Huh. Maybe that's not a thing.
After this episode, we're going to get DJ some professional help. All of his other memories are intact, guys. We're not lying on any other part of this.
This is so off the rails already.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I said
Box.
we're gonna talk about high school, and now we've
We've gone all the way back to West.
We talked about West.
You know what? Let's go back to preschool.
Yeah, you remember preschool? Recess in preschool was sick, dude.
I mean, preschool is just basically recess 24/7.
Dude, I don't remember anything from preschool. Do you actually remember something from
I remember
preschool?
there was they had a deck built up inside of our
What
preschool.
Wait, what preschool?
I was
did you
at
go
Peace
to?
Lutheran. It's a church.
Where is it in town?
It's right by South Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, church right back.
Yeah.
Me and Gart's church.
Okay.
Not Gart.
Who's Gart?
Who is he?
You can't look up Gart and find something either. Gart's probably watching this. Name drop him. Let's trash Gart.
Gart, you know what you did when we went snowboarding? You're a jerk and stupid.
you got him, man. You told him.
Destroyed. You just lost some subscriber. We're down to 13.
Dude.
Who are your other subscribers?
Wait. Pause. Gart, if you're watching this and you get to this part in the video, comment. What should you comment?
Comment the timestamp. 10:16 or whatever it is.
Comment 10:16, the timestamp that Cole said.
You know what? You can insult me too.
Dude, that timestamp's probably not going to be accurate to the actual thing.
Sorry.
Comment, it's me, Gart.
Yeah, comment, I'm stupid.
Shoot, I was going to mention something. I thought of something. What were you talking about before?
Insulting Gart?
Oh.
Wait, no, I was talking about, there's a deck inside our preschool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so our room was I don't know, big enough, I guess.
Uh-huh.
A deck that you'd see in the backyard was in our preschool. And, go up on the deck and there's stuff up there you can do.
What?
Yeah,
that's so cool. That's kind of awesome.
I also remember another time where we were all the guys got together and we built a wall of bricks and let the girls in.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
You all built. I remember those bricks. They were made out of.
I'm pretty sure they're different kinds of bricks.
Well, no, but I took piano lessons up until 4th or 3rd grade or something, and it was at that church. They were
you got from organist.
No, I had it from. We're just saying so many names this this episode. They were cardboard bricks.
Yeah, black and white.
I thought they were red and blue. And
I don't know. Well, maybe they were red. I don't remember. Those are preschool. That preschool room doesn't even exist anymore. Okay.
When did they tear it down?
No, they didn't. They converted all those into little kids Sunday school rooms.
Oh.
It's a bunch of classrooms, and then they moved the preschool. They built a new preschool center. So if you ever drive by that church, there's a playground in the center and a big glass building.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
It's actually a little bit more professional than just two old ladies just keep an eye on a bunch of kids.
Well, that's good. That's good.
The pastor popping in every once in a while, read us a little bit from the Bible.
It was like a daycare and then in quotes church after it or something.
I mean, I went to so my daycare lady was a strict Seventh Day Adventist.
What?
That's Seventh Day Adventist is kind of Christianity.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's level Mormonism. Not really, but that was bad.
You're explaining this very well.
Okay, you know Maplewood Academy? You heard of that?
In town?
In town. Out by the outpost.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
That way. Yeah.
The outpost is not that way. This is riveting, by the way.
Okay, I'm pointing north. DJ's saying that isn't north.
I'm telling you right now.
That's west.
We're at my house.
That way's north.
That way is not north. All right, you've tried twice to find north.
Okay, so this way is facing that way. Your door is facing over there.
All right.
The road in front of your house runs that way. That road meets over there. South grade goes that way. It means Highway 15 is that way.
What is that?
North.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. All right, so he got north on his third try.
What can I say?
I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but he was standing up and walking around. Hopefully you heard something.
I mean, I was talking about
Maplewood Academy. Tell me about Maplewood Academy.
Well, it's a Seventh-day Adventist school. Part of a Seventh-day Adventist
Is that the
church.
whole reason we went on this tangent?
Well, that's the church that my church lady or my daycare lady went to.
Yeah. The strict lady.
So, I was basically grew up in perpetual Sunday school. Eternal Sunday school.
Is that all you... What else?
I knew a guy who went to Maplewood Academy. He was
did?
on my hockey team, yeah. He's from Duluth.
All right.
He's from Duluth.
Oh, born in Duluth, moved to...
No, he didn't move to... So he got there.
I gotta cut out The name of our town, probably.
Name of our town is... This way, he was from Duluth. Both of his parents went to Maplewood Academy back in like the 80s.
Yeah.
So they sent him there for like a year.
That's so weird that Maplewood Academy is like this big place people want to send their kids. It's like your father went here and your grandfather went here, so you're going here.
I have no clue. I just know his parents went there. And they're like, hey, you want to go?
Weird.
They're also not allowed to eat pork. And remember one time he was over at my house and I was like, here's
this pork sandwich.
No, I was like, here, eat this. He was like munching away. I was like, the bacon bits taste great in this.
What did he do?
He just looked at me and so I always set it down. I'm like, I'm just kidding. You're like,
you tricked him?
Yeah, I tricked
Bacon
him.
bits are great in this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to try to get back? Should we talk about some...
Box.
Do you want to... Well, wait, we can pick another box topic. This was sort of my thing. It's like, we'll pick box topics and we can rant on them for a while. We're already 15 minutes in.
Yeah, just something you're like, this is stupid. We already talked about it.
I know, exactly.
Childhood games, adios.
Let's save this box.
See this box?
Let's talk about some high school stuff before we forget about it.
You want to talk about Maplewood Academy a little more?
Let's talk about Maplewood Academy.
The pastor used to live by me, or whatever those leaders are called.
Why do you have all this info about Maplewood Academy?
I don't know.
Was the pastor a cool guy?
He was a pretty cool guy. He was a cool dude. His house was blue.
Really?
It was all blue.
What is his address?
You see that painter's tape over there?
Yeah.
That kind of blue. Just
No
the whole
way.
house, yeah.
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
Was it actual painter's tape?
It wasn't painter's tape. It was just that kind of blue.
Please tell me his entire address and phone number and bank account.
I can tell you the street.
You can pick another. And that's also your street, though.
No, he's my neighbor, as in he lives like a half block or a couple blocks away from me.
I was just trying to get you to expose more
here's
information.
My house, there's my street. You take a turn, then you take another turn, then you take another turn, and that's his house.
Okay.
It's like a 5 minute.
It's funny how often...
So he's my neighbor, but he lives by me, okay? He lives by me.
It's funny how much you use your hands and describe things when this is an audio-only experience.
You tell him exactly where I live?
No, I'm just... All right.
I'm not going to tell him where this nice... Actually, he doesn't live there anymore, but...
What happened to him? Did he die?
No, he moved somewhere else.
Do you remember that one pastor in our town that ran off with all the money?
Yeah, the church over by the elementary school.
The church, if you follow my hands this way, then that way, then this way.
I was pointing the completely wrong direction. I pointed north.
You're close.
Yeah, it's got to go that way. I pointed north. It's north some direction.
For the rest of this podcast, we should just act around like, say things like, you see my face, and be like, that direction, and be things that they need to see to understand what we're talking about.
Well, maybe we should turn on a camera, DJ.
Dude, should we the next one? Should we do a?
Yeah, we'll do camera. We'll dress up.
We'll dress up.
No, we'll dress this place up.
Oh, dress this place.
I'm still showing up in my NDSU sweatshirt and jeans, man.
Okay, sounds good.
You think I'm going to show up in a suit and tie? I don't even own a suit and tie.
You don't own a suit and tie?
No, I do not. I don't know.
What if you go to a job interview?
I have a tie.
What are you gonna wear?
A shirt.
That?
I already got a job. I already went to a job. I got an internship this summer.
Wait, wasn't it in person?
It was in person. I drove 2 hours.
Oh my god, you drove 2 hours?
And then drove 2 hours back afterwards.
Good thing you got the job.
I know.
Did you tell him you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, that's how you got the job.
That's what everybody says.
They're like, look at this dedication, Ron.
I know. Like, man, we got this idiot to drive all the way down here. I want it all.
They just thought it was funny they drove that way.
Yeah.
They're like, does he know this is an unpaid internship? It's not unpaid though. It's paid, right?
It's paid.
Okay, that's good.
It's $14 an hour.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's in the middle of nowhere, South Dakota, too. So, like, for that region, it's probably a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, it's still not.
And you're gonna have to find somewhere to live there, but
I mean, there's always a tent.
You're gonna bring a tent?
I'm gonna be homeless for a whole entire summer.
That would be sick.
I was an engineer and homeless. Ask me anything.
Tell me about high school. Tell me about your high school now.
High school?
I'm trying to. That was a segue.
I reffed hockey. I played golf. I was in robotics. What more did you need?
I figured you'd tell me something that's on your post-it note.
Oh yeah, the list I made. Frisbee golf. That's a good one.
Wait, pause. Now I'm more curious. What did they ask you at this job interview?
they're like asking me like, so I was not prepared for this at all either.
You didn't think of, you weren't like...
I thought they were going to ask me like technical questions. So like, if we plug this resistor into this board, what does that resistor do?
You were like studying up like it was a ACT.
They're not really.
Oh.
that's like, I walked in
that was
there,
your
like,
mindset.
Okay, it's an electrical engineering internship. They're going to ask me electrical engineering questions, right?
Yeah.
No, it was more like, if the interviewer is listening to this by any off chance, I'm not insulting you. They're like,
they're going to look up
what are your interests? I was like,
I'm interested in
work,
electronics, and
like,
engineering.
But like, all I did the whole entire last summer was just golf. Like, I was out there 50 hours a week.
Did you say frisbee golf and regular golf?
I mean, I did say frisbee golf, but
cool.
like, I was golfing. That's why I worked at the golf course and like.
Yeah.
And they're like, any other hobbies?
Having a good time.
Yeah, so I was like, hanging out with friends.
Good one. Nice.
They're like, oh, that's cool. But then, I think the thing that got them was like they were talking to me about reffing, and they're like, so why'd you want to ref? To make money? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I was like, I just said that I wanted to like replicate the experience that I had growing up for other kids.
Wow.
And by reffing, I was able to do that, which I thought that was pretty good.
That's a good answer. You came up with that on the spot?
On the spot. I had no clue that we were going to be talking about that.
Wow. So they asked you your hobbies. Did you send them you must have sent them
a resume. Yeah, we went over the resume, but that was like 5 minutes of the actual interview.
Sure. Did they ask you what your greatest strengths and weaknesses are? They touch on anything like
that?
No,
they actually sent me, this is kind of creepy, and this is also something that caught me off guard at the beginning of the interview. So they sent me a list of words, and they're like, here, pick words that you would like to describe an ideal worker. Maybe not the way you work, but like how you work in an ideal setting.
Yeah. Or
like what an ideal worker would be. So you click through all the words, and then it sends them the words in a report, and it says like what your tendencies are when you're working.
Really? Based off of that?
Yeah, and I can't, for some reason I can't think of any specifics right now, but like, it was like spot on accurate.
They described a whole bunch about you based on what you picked on these words?
I suck at explaining things. That's one of the things they came up with.
Really?
Yeah. So the thing, I was like, and they asked me like, so how accurate was this? I was like,
pretty good. Was this specifically for this internship, or was it like a broader thing?
It was like a broad, it was like some,
okay,
I don't know, like some data group, and they're like, here, we're going to pay you to give us internship feedback based on the words that they picked.
So you had these words to pick from that you think an ideal worker should
possess.
There's
like 80 questions on there or something like that.
80 questions?
Or 80 words. Not 80 questions,
okay.
But like...
You can't remember a single word?
Like, one of them's like...
There's 80 of them!
There's 80 of them,
Is
man.
it like dependable?
Like, yeah.
Okay,
like
things like
loyal.
That. Man.
Like, just how accurate that thing was. And I was just sitting there just like
what? That's pretty good.
You got that from like the 20 words I picked?
That's crazy. I kind of want to take one of those tests now. See how accurate it is. Man. So no like greatest strength, greatest weakness?
Well, because they already knew that. Because they were like...
Because they saw your...
Yeah, they saw the thing. So listen to my strengths and weaknesses. Like, the weakness was,
was whatever.
Yeah, I can't explain things. Case in point.
Good thing we're on a podcast together talking.
Yeah, no kidding. The two half brain cells are working together.
Okay, circle back to the original. There's no way I'm going to be able to title this.
Yeah, I said the Ron Not Special because it's not special anymore.
I guess it's going to have to be the Ron Not Special.
Yeah.
Because, remember before I was like, this is the Fears podcast, or this is the whatever.
Get your elbows off the table.
Okay, my elbows. You've been tapping and using the table as hand gestures for the whole time.
Hey, have you heard this, huh? Actually, yeah, they can hear that.
I'm dampening the sound by placing my elbow on the table, actually.
All right, keep your mouth shut. We're going to see if anything comes up. All right, nothing.
See? Now let's do this test. Thanks for being part of this test, guys. I want you to start tapping the table with your finger. At like a fairly...
I am tapping the table with my finger. Can you not hear it, guys?
You're so dumb.
They can't see it, DJ, huh?
All right, we're getting a camera for the next one. So tap the table, and we'll see it spike. All right, you see? Then I put my elbow on the table. Okay, so that didn't do a thing.
We need a camera.
we need a camera. We need a camera. Okay, next one we'll get a camera. We can get two.
We get two cameras?
I can get a camera for you, a camera for me, and I'll switch between.
Oh, why would you do that when you just have one camera?
Because then it could be closer in on you and closer in on me.
Just right up next to our face.
Yeah, exactly.
Just our face only.
just your eyes.
When we sit across the room, I can sit over there. And there's a chair on the other side of the room that I can't show you because we don't have a camera. And then DJ can sit in a chair on the other side of the room.
And then we'll take one camera and we'll wait. We'd have two cameras then? Then we need two microphones.
Oh yeah, crap.
I've got another microphone we could use.
I phone call you.
Call me on the phone during the entire podcast?
Yes.
What if we called Gart on the phone right now?
Gart on the phone?
And said, hey, we're recording a podcast. Would he pick up? You could call him?
I guess we'll give him a call.
Yeah, this is the Ron not so special. There's zero consistency. We'll get to high school at some point, right?
Maybe.
I don't even know if we have that much to talk about at high school.
7-5. We want to talk about code first before we call Gart, and we're gonna.
We'll ask his opinion on it.
We'll ask his opinion on COVID.
Like a like a biting news podcast will be. How did COVID affect your? Oh. I figured we'd start the conversation and then call him.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Pause, Gart. We'll call you in a sec.
Don't call back, Gart. Nashville and the Columbia Blue Jackets are playing.
No way.
That's the
I love that baseball team. It's a hockey or something.
Hockey.
Yeah, because there's a lot of baseball going on right now.
Mm-hmm. You know, the Twins are just out.
Playing around in the snow trying to find the baseball. What are we
Speaking of playing like sports in snow, I was out playing pond hockey once with the guy that I went to Maplewood Academy.
We've talked more about Maplewood Academy than our original plan for the subject.
Ever talked about Maplewood Academy in his life?
Exactly.
But anyways, we were out playing like pond hockey. He brought a white puck. Well, snow surrounding.
With snow?
So, yeah, he brought a white puck.
That guy is stupid.
Exactly.
What are they even teaching him at Maplewood Academy? You know? Did you guys lose it?
No, we didn't. We just didn't play with it. I actually got the white puck because he lost one of my pucks in the snow. So he just gave me the white puck. It's like, here you go.
Here's the white one. Oh, thanks. You remember when we were at Powder Ridge and we were snowing and the guy lost his
We were snowing.
Skiing. We were skiing and the guy lost his white AirPods in the snow. Dude, that's so stupid. Just the white.
No, he gets 2 finger taps for that.
You tell him, Ron. He's listening to this podcast. And those two just cut him deep. Anyways, why I brought this up? Our neighbor, he was wearing AirPods when he was like snow. What is it? Blowing snow.
Snow blowing?
Yeah, whatever. What is it called? Snow blowing? He lost his AirPods while blowing snow. And he was like asking us, like, have you seen him? It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, white snow. AirPods,
he found them. He found them. And apparently they'd been like tousled around, probably by the snowblower, right?
Well, yeah.
They still work. That's some high quality stuff. This is not an ad for Apple AirPods.
But if Apple wants to sponsor us,
I'll take it, you know?
I'll give the money to DJ. He just will still work anyway.
I'll give you a.
I'll take $1. Take a couple bucks.
I was gonna say like 10%.
Well, I'm good with that too. Buy a lot more pops that way.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about high school before. Tell me about.
I mean, this is all the stuff with the Maplewood Academy kid happened in high school, so you know.
Okay, so it all counts. It's all part of the same topic. Do you have anything before COVID on there? Because let's touch on that before we talk about COVID, high school.
In your wallet, there's a card. There's a picture of a dog on it. What's the inside joke behind that, DJ?
Do you I was oh yes, I remember the inside joke behind that dog.
You know what? Because your parents might be listening to this podcast.
I appreciate it, Ron. I appreciate it.
And DJ would probably kick my butt by distance.
I completely forgot about that inside joke, Ron. Actually,
it was very funny.
I laughed every time, every 100 times. You guys brought that up.
I think it was funny for everybody else.
Oh God! You know, I recently got a new Credit card?
Is there a picture of a dog on it?
The same dog is still on it.
Well, the inside joke still goes on.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
So anyways, part of the box, we had to go to the hotel, and DJ got fed up with this inside joke because it was very insulting.
Is that how that started?
Yeah, that's exactly how it started. You're like,
oh.
you're going to keep making fun of my mom. I'm going to beat you up.
All right.
Your little freshman high school voice.
That's pretty accurate, actually. That's pretty accurate.
That's what I used to sound like, too.
All right, continue.
And anyways, so when we were at the hotel, me and DJ had fight night. It was pretty lame.
No, it was a nuts battle, dude. We had
oh, never mind. It was a nuts battle. It was like Gladiator. Except there was two of us, and we were fighting each other instead of being gladiators.
And that started the yearly tradition where we would fight to the death.
And after that, we always had better marketing.
Yeah, the next year we were like, come see the fight.
Yeah, we're going to charge cover price.
It's going to be like a pay-per-view fight or something.
But then Noah showed up and was like, I'm stronger than all of you.
Like,
you're not getting money on me.
Yeah. I've got nothing pre-COVID over here, so.
Let's see, anything else pre-COVID? The Discord group chat really exist?
No, that was like, I've got that on here, and that was like.
That was COVID, definitely.
Yeah.
We I think we had a group chat, but we just like never used it.
Yeah, we made one, but then it was like, we see each other at school.
Yeah. And then we didn't see each other at school.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to talk about the classic chicken parmesan or not?
I mean, yeah, if you
brought
it up.
We were brought up the garden.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't bring it up. And then people are like, what's the classic chicken part?
Yeah, that's the next episode. You gotta come back for more.
It's the cliffhanger. You're never going to know what the classic chicken parm is.
It's a cliffhanger 30 minutes into, halfway through it.
That's a nut story, too. That's insane. That's a crazy story.
I know.
It's
probably the craziest story of all high school.
Come back next episode.
Pre-COVID, football games.
What football? Oh.
By the tennis courts, by the water fountain.
Yeah.
Remember the water fountain that I said I peed in?
Oh, I forgot you said you did that.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. We were like 14, and I was probably just saying something stupid to say something stupid.
Didn't we like go around and tell people that too?
I don't know. Maybe you did. I didn't. So I was like, oh, why did I tell that? Why did I say that?
Yeah, I peed in that one. I feel like you didn't tell me it was a lie for a long time.
I'm pretty sure I told maybe
you did. I don't remember. This is 5 years ago. More than that, do you think?
Well, yeah, because we were in middle school when this happened. We were at a football game. There's a water fountain by the tennis courts. It's by the football field. One football gamer walking out over there, and I was like, hey, DJ, I peed in that water fountain.
I peed in there, and I was like, what? Really? Why'd you do that? He peed in the water fountain.
Yep.
Cool.
Disclaimer, did not happen.
No, guys, he actually peed in the water fountain. It's true. He's so gross he did it. It's true. I swear, it's true.
I peed in a lot of things in life, but never a water fountain.
Never a water fountain? You know, I have this... Oh, I guess...
See, I peed in the headwaters of the Mississippi.
I was going to say...
Not...
You did?
No, I'm just kidding. There's people that around there. I did it in some random lake up in the Boundary Waters.
Well, I was going to say, like, I don't have a bathroom in my dorm, but I have a sink. So I constantly say, like, I'm gonna pee in the sink. I've never peed in the sink. That'd be nasty.
Your mate just wants to.
It's like,
just like, leaves you alone every single
weekend. Did you pee in the sink?
He comes back Monday morning when you're out of class, just wiping that thing down, just dousing it in bleach.
I did not pee in the sink, and I won't pee in the sink. Well, maybe I will. There's been some nights where I wake up and it's like 1:30, and I'm like, I don't want to leave the room, walk all the way to the bathroom. Look at the sink, it's right there. But every time I do. Not peeing. I've not peed in the sink yet.
It's the worst temptation DJ's likes. Peeing in a sink.
It sounds kind of fun too, doesn't it?
It kind of does, actually.
Should we pee in a sink? Next episode.
We'll get the camera.
That's going to be a killer episode. Make sure to stay tuned, alright? This podcast is only getting better and better.
We're peeing in sinks.
Okay. I'm switching topics now.
You don't want to talk about peeing in sinks anymore?
No. So, right during spring break, actually.
When COVID happened.
COVID just started up around our place. and it was like, oh, spring break is going to be 2 weeks longer now.
And then spring break's going to be a whole month.
And then spring break lasted the rest of the...
No, it was like, hey, you get to do school online now. Isn't that fun, kids?
it was not fun.
It's not fun one bit.
You know, at the beginning it was fun, though. When it was like spring break's 2 weeks longer, I was stoked.
And I was like, oh, I don't have to go to classes anymore? Sweet!
And then it was just like motivation, downhill.
It was like senioritis, except we were juniors.
Exactly. So imagine what senior year was like online.
Yeah. So glad we released hybrid. Like, we were like about to go back to online.
And, dude, I had to do like band and choir online. That sucked.
We missed out a whole entire golf season because of...
We didn't get to do our robotics tournament either.
That too.
Wait, we got to do the first one. Oh, that's right.
We didn't get to Minneapolis.
Right. I forgot. I was like, was it before the first one or after? It was after the first one.
Yeah, because remember the first one, I think we sucked it up.
Did we?
I think we did. I think we were like 20th or something like that. Out of 40. So we're halfway.
Out of 40.
Make sure we threw that in there.
Yeah. Man.
Well, it's like, back when I like used to play hockey, people would come back like from a tournament over the weekend and be like, oh, we got third in our tournament. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Out of 4 teams.
It's like, wow.
Beauty. Nice job.
Good job, guys. Yeah. But, yeah, we did online school for 1.5 years at the end of high school.
Never again.
Hopefully never again.
Hopefully
you just jinxed it, dude. We're screwed. We're done for.
There's a wooden door next to me. I have knocked on it.
He is knocking on it. We had a lot of classes.
We did. That was
together. It was kind of strange.
Because we didn't even plan half of them. Like, calculus, we planned. We're like, okay,
we're
both taking calculus.
We're going to be in the same calc class.
So we play pool. And then we never played pool.
That sucked, dude.
I played pool. I'm starting to play pool again.
You are?
Yeah, but then we got an 8-ball. Michael got an 8-ball stuck in the pool table. And they closed down the pool table.
What do you mean stuck in the pool table?
So, like, the pool, like, it goes in the pockets and then, like, runs.
Oh, you have one of the ones that runs all the way back.
Yeah, it's not a pocket. Like
how did he get stuck in? Did you drop the cue ball in there?
Okay, so we play a game where you, like... So there's 2 balls, like the 8-ball and the white ball. And, like, you have to throw the white ball, try and knock the 8-ball
okay.
in. There's a lot of rules and it's really fun.
Yeah.
So I don't want to explain it all, but...
Alright.
Anyways, Mike, like, at the last moment, before it was going to go in, just whipped it at the white ball at the 8-ball. The 8-ball went in, and it bounced, like, within the rubber track, and it fell into the bottom of the table.
Oh.
So there's no 8-ball anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
And so we can't even play, like...
You can't even play regular pool.
Yeah, we can't play regular pool. We can't play 8-ball. So we're like, oh, we'll just play 9-ball. Yeah. No, we're going to close down the table, because I'm
Oh, that's
mean.
stupid.
It is stupid.
Are they going to fix it? Is that why they closed it down?
I think so.
Dang.
I don't know. It's been closed for, like, the last month.
I've been playing a lot of pool, too. We should go play some pool sometime. Actually, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but we have to pay for it. That's the problem.
Yeah, we gotta find somebody who has a pool table. Anyways, we started talking on Discord during our classes. Online classes are so whack. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Nobody knows.
You don't learn anything listening to online lecture anyway. Just do something else.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do your homework. At least talk on Discord with your friends.
Yeah.
Like me, Mike, and Gart. We're all on AP Gov together.
Oh yeah.
We'd hop on a Discord call the whole time. Like we even played Minecraft a couple times during class.
Was that just talking the whole?
Or just okay. So it was like his face. He don't even have slides or anything. He just talk.
Oh, that's where the pictures of
The pictures.
Those are so funny. Look.
Stupid.
You didn't have any slides?
He didn't have any slides. So it was just his face talking for like 45 minutes.
Man, that's funny.
So yeah, and that's what me and Gart were like, we're gonna try to screenshot this so we see the stupidest expressions.
Yeah.
But you ever have an online class that actually makes the time go by pretty fast?
Yeah. Man. So
Discord was a lifesaver during COVID.
yeah, that was actually. Do you remember that time when we were like, so we were in a journalism class together too. There's a couple different things from journalism class, but one of them that I remember is we'd have to like talk during the classes.
Yep.
She'd be like, "What's your opinion on this or this?" What was the topic? Was it ethics in journalism?
Probably, I don't know. So one thing I remember about that class is ethics. Oh wait, and then the meme, the cones. Was it the 5? Remember when you had to evaluate a source? And you had like 5 C's or something like that?
5 C's?
The 5 C's of journalism is like
was it
cooperation,
Credibility.
Credibility.
Are you looking up the 5 C's of journalism?
No, I'm gonna see if I find the meme.
Oh well, let me tell you my story first, because
you
you're gonna remember this too. I think we were talking about the ethics of journalism, and the teacher had asked us our opinions on these various things. That was like, should this person have named their sources or left them anonymous? Blah blah blah, things like that. And I think she called on like me or something, and I gave an answer. And then after that, she's always like, all right, does anybody have anything else to say? And then Ron over here just decided to contradict me for no reason whatsoever.
I think she asked me, it's like, why did you pick that? Just to disagree.
And then Ron got asked a question, and then she was like, does anybody have any other comments to make on this? And I was like, you know what? I think Ron is wrong here because of this, this, and this. And I think it happened 2 more times where we just decided to disagree with each other because the other person was talking. Oh God, that was so funny. Oh, dude! And then while I was talking, like the 3rd time, I was disagreeing with the guy. He said, "You better stop disagreeing with me, or I'm gonna call you during my speech." So he starts calling me on Discord while I'm talking in this Zoom call with the entire class. And I quickly try to stop it and like, oh, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, because you can distinctly hear the Discord call going on.
Dude, you suck.
Why'd you hang out with me for so long?
What? I mean, you warned me, I guess, but...
I mean, yeah, I did tell you what was going to happen, and I can't find anything except for all the...
I don't remember the meme at all. What is it like?
We'll find it after the episode.
Do you want me to insert the picture?
That could be part of the title. The screen.
I'll put it in for the
thumbnail. The thumbnail.
Dude, I'm not gonna make it the thumbnail.
Not the whole thumbnail. Voice crack.
Did I voice crack?
You definitely did voice crack.
All right, whatever. I'll put it in for. I just put it in for like 30 seconds. Right now, while we're talking.
Fine. All right.
It'll be on here.
Whatever, man. Be willy-nilly about where you're putting my greatest meme of all time.
That's your greatest meme of all time.
I don't know, the greatest one I've ever
You
made.
need the context of the journalism class, don't you?
I mean, yeah, you do.
Remember that fake news meme?
It rings a bell, but I can't
where she was like,
remember.
memes are fake news.
Oh, I
and then I found that super deep fried thing. I'm like, this is fake news. Yeah.
She was like, real news, CNN, Associated Press, fake news, The Onion, memes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, well, really?
And then we had that thing that we were supposed to do. It was like a news blog or no, not the interview.
Oh,
I should talk about the interview.
Okay, we're getting to the interview after this.
All right, yeah. But I'm talking about, what was that thing where we had to make the website?
Yeah, the website. You had to make the Google site with like all the stuff on it.
Yeah, tell them about that.
It was Google Sites, and like you had to put like, what was it?
You had to read an article and then say your opinion on it.
But you had to do that like 3 times throughout the trimester.
It was like 12.
Or 12.
I mean, 3 times.
Oh yeah, you had to do that weekly. I forgot. But then she was because remember she was like, oh, never mind, no one ever did this, so
she's like, I forgot to check it, so whatever.
We're just not gonna do it.
After didn't you spend like hours the night before finishing it, or did you not?
Because I saved it all until like the last minute, so I did I started off, I do it weekly. I did that for like the first 4 weeks. Then I didn't do it for a week, and I was like, okay, I'll just do 2. And then I didn't do it for the next 3 weeks, and then I just didn't do it, did all 3 of them. And then I just didn't do it for the rest of the trimester until the very end.
Oh, God.
So then I threw all that crap in there on top of the other stuff we had to do for that website.
Yeah.
Just spent like a good solid 3 or 4 hours doing it. And she's like, never mind. Didn't do it.
Yeah, so you made all 12. I probably made 2. And like, you were like, dude, you gotta do this. And I was like, well, maybe not. She hasn't talked about it in a while. And at the end, she was like, I forgot, so we're not gonna do it.
I know, I was like...
Looked over at Ron in the class, she's like... He's like fuming, smoke's coming out of his ears. Oh, man. That class was kind of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so easy, you just mess around. The tests were like...
We didn't even have a test in that class. I think we had tests, but it was like...
It was the
equivalent of what's 2 plus 2 in journalism. You know?
Basically. Yeah, basically.
Everybody knows the answer is 22.
Funny guy over here.
I'm hilarious.
But one of the things we had to do in journalism was make this character profile. Mm-hmm. So we had to interview somebody. Who did you end up interviewing?
Mike.
Oh, you interviewed Mike. I forgot about that. I don't know how far I should dig into this, because this could be like its own section. You know what I'm saying?
So the most suspect thing happened. DJ interviewed a pedophile.
I didn't know he was a pedophile at the time.
You did? You told me how many times you thought that he was a pedophile.
Well, I thought it, but I didn't know for a fact. Now we know it for a fact.
Okay, fine.
I interviewed this guy I worked with, and he was like a creep, a real creep. And maybe we'll talk about like jobs or something in the future, and I can delve into this more in depth. But he always told these like insane stories. Like I have my character profile up here.
Oh, that's also like, why are you writing phony jerk?
I'm just only half paying attention here. Yeah. One of them, he kept telling people was like that he was given a contract to join WWE by this like famous manager just when the manager saw him. He was so buff that he's like, sign this contract, and he was gonna do it, but he got a hernia, so he couldn't do the WWE. And it's not like he's a buff guy. He's like,
yeah, no, I've seen him before. He's
like maybe as tall as I am,
which DJ's pretty short for people who don't know.
I'm like 5'9".
He's like 2 inches shorter than me, but I still give him tons of crap about it.
Yeah. Another one was. This is the craziest one, I think. He said he broke into the president's computer, and he tells these things like he's not joking whatsoever. He's not joking. All right. So he said he broke into the president's computer. Blah blah blah. He found a floppy disk with an eagle on it. Put it in the computer, and he started printing out sensitive material. Whatever. FBI comes to his high school. I asked him. I was like, so. These things really happened? It was just like, I wouldn't lie about a thing like that. It's like, dude, yeah, but he's a pedophile. That was a fun paper to write, though.
It was. I remember you coming to class one day and like telling us about all this, and she's like trying to not tell you that this guy's just
he's just like a nut.
Yeah. It's like, well, maybe you could like put a couple like winks in there, like.
Yeah, I'd be like, maybe this isn't real. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh man. So, should we call Cole now or Gert?
We gotta leave him to Gert some way. We can talk about So AP Computer Science.
Oh yeah. So this was a class. Okay, sorry. We should preface this. The end of 11th grade, we did online the entire time, so we never went to school. No. In 12th grade, we started a thing called hybrid learning, which was every other day you went online or in person.
In case anybody who's listening to this, the off chance, doesn't know what hybrid learning is.
You just gotta describe it, okay? All right, whatever. We were all in this class together. Were we all on the same day, too? No, Gart wasn't on our day.
Gart was on the off day, yeah, because you and me were there.
Mm-hmm. But we were all in this computer science class. And we messed around the whole time.
We cheated on our tests. Blatantly cheated on our tests.
The teacher knew it, too. We brought it up to him.
We emailed the teacher telling them that we blatantly cheated on the last test.
And he was just like, thanks for telling me.
Cool.
And he didn't do anything about it, and he knew it. It was weird.
Well, he came up and like talked to me a few times. He's like, yeah, I can really tell the people who like do what you do and people who don't. Just like two peaks, like one at 50% and one at like 100%.
It's weird that he just allowed us to do that.
Well, the funny thing is is that all three of us cheated. Like, we all go through the test questions the night before.
And then we'd know exactly what was going to be on the test. We'd have this huge test bank.
Yeah, so we know, like, we had, like, 50 questions. We knew that 20 of them were going to be on the test.
Right. So we'd go through and we'd say, all right, what are the answers to all of these?
And then Gart is absolute genius. Sorry for banging on the table there.
He's just so animated about this.
I'm animated about this. I still don't understand this. This moron somehow still gets like a 55 on the first test, and he averaged about 70%.
The first one we didn't cheat on or anything.
Oh yeah, the first test we cheated on.
Well, I didn't. You cheated on the first test?
The first test we.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I like looked at it, but I felt really bad about doing it, so I was like, no.
I was like, man.
My moral compass was still pretty strong.
Let's call Guard up. See what he has to say. See if he even wants to be on the podcast right now.
He doesn't have a choice.
What if he doesn't answer?
Well, there goes the next 20 minutes.
You can hear this, right? Yeah.
That's gotta go on the podcast. So like, can you hear me now?
Pick up, Guard. Pick up.
Guard,
What is he doing?
He's going hardcore on Stellaris right now.
Oh, you think so?
Or White 4.
Do you play that game?
Stellaris?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
Absolutely riveting podcast.
We'll get him on the next one for sure, guys.
3.
I already gave his phone number out to our entire dorm floor, okay? He'd probably kill me if I gave his phone number out to the internet.
That's funny. I didn't even...
So our area code is... In case you guys didn't hear that.
Oh, shoot. Dude.
Oh, wait. Yeah, scrub 2 parts out now.
I don't know what I'm going to cut out of this and what I'm going to leave in at this point. Because some of it...
dox yourselves.
Some of it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, your IP address on hand.
yeah, I'll put that in there.
Social security number.
COVID, we did school. It was epic.
Okay, I had this written down too. Broforce. Remember Broforce?
Oh, we played some Broforce? Did we play that? Oh, yeah, we
that was
played that
the very
online.
first game we played together. Because I was like,
I
I'm not gonna get Steam. Steam's stupid. And you're like, dude, get Steam. Buy this game. I'm like, all right.
All right, I'll do it. We played Broforce on Steam, and it was like $4.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it was completely worth it too. And Broforce, if you're listening to this is not a sponsor, but please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us, please.
I'm getting
Broforce
10% of the deal.
Broforce 2 coming out when?
Yeah,
When's it coming out? But
is it Sysforce?
Basically, the game was you had all these like 80s movie heroes and things.
Yeah, and they all had bro in their name.
Like big buff guys, right?
Brombo instead of Rambo. Or, no, it was Rambro. That's what it was.
Oh, Rambro, Ronan the Barbarian.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. What were the other ones? There was one that was like Predator, but I forget. Was it
the Predator Bro?
The Brodator? Anyways, the way the game was, it was basically like
It was a side scroller.
Side scroller.
Shoot 'em up.
Yeah, and Ron over here would do this thing where whenever we hit a tough level, there was like you could break the blocks in it.
Yeah.
Because there was like dirt. So what he would do is he would dig all the way under the level and then he would shoot so much that he would just tunnel himself along instead of playing the actual game and having fun.
What do you mean? I enjoyed making tunnels.
Oh, sorry.
It was like
sorry.
Minecraft, except Broforce.
Yeah. Everyone plays the game their own way.
Well, you followed me in the tunnels, didn't you not, DJ?
Well, after I died like 40 times because you weren't there to help me.
So I was making my tunnels, man.
That was a good time. Did we ever beat that game?
Yeah, we finished it.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
I don't think we did like all the extra stuff, but we definitely we finished the main campaign.
We finished the main game.
Okay, the other thing we got into that summer, frisbee golf.
We started playing once we couldn't play pool anymore because of being online. We started getting into frisbee golf. I don't know if you were playing that beforehand.
I played it like a few times. I had those discs on hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, because we were like sitting around like, trying to figure out what to do. I was like, okay, frisbee golf, let's just give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then that spawned
Then we played that for years.
2 years.
It was funny because at the beginning we were really bad. We were awful.
Yeah.
We'd lose the discs all the time.
Yeah, we had no clue where they went, even though we're throwing them like 20 feet in front of us.
I'm even talking about, so there's like this fenced-in area in like the best frisbee golf course in town.
That's so stupid.
It's really obnoxious. And we've probably thrown discs in there 10 plus times.
Yeah.
And so what we have to do is if we can't get a stick to like fish it out, we have to peel up the fence. And if you only have 2 people, the best way to do it is have one person like sort of like spread their legs
Yeah, lift up the
and like lift it up with their legs, right? The other person shimmies between their legs and under the fence and grabs out the disc.
Right. That was... I still don't understand why that's there. Like,
that's really obnoxious. Do you remember like the second or third time we played, I threw your disc up in a tree?
I remember that, and we had to get the puck. I had a golf shag bag.
You did.
For people who don't know, a shag bag is like a bunch of golf balls that you can go around. They're like in the grass. You can like stick it down and it'll suck up the golf ball.
So we were throwing golf balls at it for like 5 minutes, and then the other guys showed up.
Yeah, like people are like on our baseball team, our high school baseball team, showed up and they started locking it.
One of those guys pegged it down, and we retrieved it. Do you still have all the discs?
I still have all the discs except for the one that he threw on top of Ridgewater.
Oh yeah, we found this communal disc. It was a communal disc. I threw it. It landed on the roof, but it was fine because it was a communal disc.
Yeah, we found it anyways. We found it the same day actually, so we got to use it.
Yeah, we did
for all of like 5
That's
holes.
funny. I forgot about. I forgot.
We found it at one disc course, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go to this other one, and then that place is like infinitely more windy, so you just like tossed it, and then it flew like
the
60
wind
feet
just
off.
Cut it right on top of the roof there.
And now it's on the roof and out of our reach, and that's the first time I felt like killing DJ.
That can't be the first time.
No, it definitely wasn't.
All right, we've got a decision to make here. Look, we're already 55 minutes in. We could keep on trucking now, or we could cut it short.
Cut short.
You want to cut it short, and then we can come back.
Well, we gotta get to an hour, so let's keep talking about frisbee golf. Because we can get to frisbee golf for the next 5 minutes.
What else do we do in frisbee golf?
Play frisbee golf.
We did these frisbee golf tournaments a couple times.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, where we got like a group of like 8 people and doubles.
We played some doubles.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had a. What was it? Didn't one time I hit a car?
You did hit a car. You did. Gart was there. Gart plays frisbee golf with us sometime. We gotta stop talking. This is not the Gart episode.
This is not the Gart. Gart, if you're listening, this is not about you, even though we brought you up multiple times. You're not getting on the thumbnail.
No way, Gart.
Not allowed.
You threw there's also like this. People park right next to the course too.
Which I mean, it's not their fault. Well, you smoked a car once too.
No, I didn't.
The whole 3. On the right there, next to the nursing home.
Did I?
Remember, because you had to like run back to your car and like write a note? Or was
no,
that...
dude, I ran back. No,
That was
Gart
Jude.
did it. I ran back to get
it was
Gart.
either Jude. It wasn't Gart, was it?
It was not Jude. It was Gart.
Okay.
It was Gart, dude. I ran back to get him a post-it note so he could write on it. And
They ran back to Stan.
yeah,
Stan the van.
man, I miss Stan the van.
We all miss Stan. Stan has a special place in our hearts.
It's a good guy.
See, we have to 57 minutes.
57 minutes?
You wanted to cut this thing off. All right, what can we talk about from
I feel like there was something else we could talk about with frisbee golf. It was like, remember at one point we were trying to make some sort of ranking system that's like, oh, you're a novice, oh, you're a professional.
Oh, so we get, yeah. So, like, we obviously got better at different rates. And especially when we played with other people who were just starting out, we're like, okay, we need to start giving them strokes. Or, well, throws. Answer it off a piece of your table.
No!
This
This is such a high quality. You better put that back. No.
At least the gum that I'm chewing and stick it back on there.
But
But, like, so we're like, oh, well, you're a beginner, so you can get X amount of strokes. And that did not work out, ever.
yeah.
We got kind of good for people we played regularly with. We kind of knew their scores.
Yeah, like with
like-
Noah, we would know what to give him and not.
Or, like, one of us was playing bad, we'd be like, we'll give you a
We'll give you.
couple strokes.
Yeah.
Or a couple throws.
There was a couple times when we were playing like real good. It was
I
like
know.
we'd get like zeros and stuff like that. Don't get us wrong. Well,
We're trash.
I'll speak for myself. I'm real bad. You're
I'm a little bit better.
yeah, like
He's a trash bag. I'm a gold trash bag.
yeah, exactly.
So that's a good way to put it. I have a little bit more tentacle, or like a little bit more skill than you. Like you can get lucky. 'Cause, like,
No, I feel like
you get lucky sometimes. It's like you can pop off like nobody's business.
yeah.
And like I'm a little bit more consistent.
Dude, I was gonna say the exact opposite. But here's the thing: even my best throws are like nowhere near your best throws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I guess you throw up towards your best more.
I think I'm closer consistent, and if you're having a bad day, you're
yeah.
having a day where you hit the same tree 3 times in a row.
Hey,
He did that once.
I just had another moment where I wanted to kill DJ for reminding me of that.
But then other days you're like, oh, I got 2 birdies in a row or something nuts like that. You know?
Yeah. It's the same way I am for like golf. Like some days I'll play like lights out, just
Just
automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other days I'll play like absolute garbage. Actually, you know what? Here, this is a good story about golf. So I was playing this men's tournament. It was a very big deal. You pay $200 to be a part of it.
Holy crap.
And it's like a $20,000, not $20,000, it used to be $20,000. This is like a $2,000 pot. And you win it, the whole thing. So me and my buddy works at the golf course too. And we're like, all right, we're going to go in there. I get a high handicap, so I get a lot of strokes.
Yeah.
If I have a really good day, we're going to beat everybody else there easy. He's a pretty good golfer too. I show up the day of the tournament. Can't play golf.
never played golf in your life.
Because like, here's the thing: I just need to make pars.
Yes.
And pars and birdies. That's all I need to make the whole time. Like I made 5 of those on 9 holes. We would win the tournament.
Yeah.
Easily. I maybe had 10 pars out of the 17 holes we played. Like it was pathetic.
Wait, did you pay your own money to get into this tournament?
Yes, I did. It was worth it because it was a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
Yes, but we still got absolutely trounced.
That really sucks. Imagine if you won that $2,000.
I know.
Did you guys split it, the entrance fee?
No, it was $200 each.
Oh, dang.
But I mean, it's like you get like food and stuff like that. And you're paying for golf.
It's like a whole day.
It's more. It's 2 days.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, it's 2 days. It's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Just in the summer sometime, or what?
It's middle of June, July, middle of July. But anyways, a couple weeks later, I'm still playing with a high handicap. Like I still get like 8 or 10 strokes, something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I was getting like 7 strokes at that time. But the guy in the pro shop, when we were playing in the league, messed up my handicap. And he gave me 11 strokes
Instead of 12?
instead of like 8. So I got 4 more strokes.
Oh.
And I decided, hey, I'm going to play lights out that day.
I need to get into this.
I shot my best round ever, getting the highest handicap I had in months.
Oh, God.
And my partners, the people we're playing with, absolutely just pissed off at me the whole time.
Just because you were playing so nuts and you had such a high handicap anyway?
Yeah, we beat them on the first 5 holes. Like, I think we beat them, I think it was, the score is like 14-2. Which means we won 14 holes, they won 2 holes, and we tied on 2 of them.
And you couldn't do that on the day when $2,000 was
$2,000 on the line.
Well,
I did get $15 for that though because we had the biggest win.
Biggest win
of that week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I spent it on a glove.
Way to go!
I know,
man. We did a little bit of betting in frisbee golf too.
We did betting in frisbee. Well, yeah, because we bet in pool. Then you'd always kick my butt at it.
Yeah.
And then we go play frisbee golf, and I could beat you at that.
Yeah, you could pretty much beat.
But even though I ran up a deficit, I remember one time I had to give you a 20. I still remember that.
Oh yeah, in pool, you're just like this is close enough.
Man. I gave you $20. I was like, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go double or nothing at one point. You get over 40, and you'd be like, pay up.
Give me my money. I don't want to play anymore.
All right.
Well, that's.
We're at an hour, 2 minutes, and 43
I
seconds.
have to cut that much time out of
You
it.
have to cut that much time out.
It has to be exactly an hour.
See, that's why you're getting 90% of any sponsors that we're giving.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting 10%. I'm just here for my looks. That's why.
Your looks on this audio only podcast.
Yep.
Camera next time. We'll get a camera.
Yeah, you can see my beautiful face.
At least one camera, and it'll totally be worth
you
it
can
too.
see our mustaches.
Oh yes, we're growing mustaches.
Actually, you know, I can see it right.
You can?
Right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Way to go.
I mean, your eyebrows are still bushier than your beard, but still, they're not your mustache.
I know. Get ready for next episode.
DJ with a mustache.
I'm gonna have a full blown mustache, and I want to hear a whole bunch of comments.
Call him
complimenting it.
Pedal stash.
No, don't do it. Okay.
If you say pedal stash, I'll personally come like your comment.
That's the end of this podcast.
Pedal stash.
We're gonna have another one soon, even though they'll probably release weeks, maybe months, probably months from each other.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want 2 podcasts back to back, even though I've already done that.
Yeah, DJ. Consistency.
Okay.
We're a bi-yearly
bi-yearly podcast. Look at this box. We have so many things to talk about in this box. We haven't even scratched the surface.
Sorry,
all right,
dude. We got the one thing in the box,
and it was a one that's very bad. Man, I think we talked about all this stuff on our list, though. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. Whatever. Next podcast.
We didn't get to college yet.
Next podcast. Thanks for listening.
Well, I gotta do the drum roll out of here.
Jesus Christ. Sorry you guys had to hear that.
Yeah, DJ totally has control to cut that, but
I'm not cutting it. I'm leaving it in. All right.
Better be in there. I'm gonna
this
check.
is the you gotta let me do the catchphrase of the.
Well, what's the catchphrase?
See, when you were on, we didn't do the catchphrase. Jude had to do it.
What's the catchphrase?
We go like this. We say, "Well, I think we killed this one."
I think we killed this one. Were you gonna end it or?